I'm going to walk you through my process of onboarding a new client for nutrition services and what I do pre and post session to keep myself organized. To schedule the first session and explain the process of what to expect, I do find it best to talk to a client over the phone. However, I have done the initial onboarding process through email with a new client. During the initial contact, I make sure to review the scope of services, scheduling options for the appointment location, paperwork involved, and my cancellation policy. Make sure you are clear with the place of service for the session and what the client should expect. I primarily conduct phone and video sessions right now. If a phone session is scheduled, I make sure to get the preferred phone number on file and let the client know that I will be calling them. For secure video conferencing, I let the client know when they can expect a video link, the platform being used, and any logon instructions. Since I'm an insurance provider, I do review insurance benefits on the initial call. I get a lot of the same types of insurance plans, so usually I just share general benefit information, like how many visits might be covered and if a referral might be needed. Now, you can have the client call and verify their specific insurance benefits, or you can call the insurance yourself. If I have a client call, I do provide them with a list of questions to ask their insurance company to make sure they're getting the correct information about nutrition coverage. If you plan to call the insurance company yourself to verify benefits, you will need to have the client's date of birth, their member ID number, your NPI, and any relevant CPT codes. Always make sure to get a reference number for your call. If you're working with a self-pay client, make sure you explain any payment, when it's due, and how payment is going to be received. After scheduling the initial session, I send the client any required paperwork. My new client paperwork includes a new client form, informed consent for nutrition services, telehealth nutrition, practice policies, HIPAA privacy notices, which explains how all the information is being used, HIPAA acknowledgement of privacy notices, and a release of information. I also have a communication consent form for email, text, and voicemail. Make sure you confirm with the client how they will receive the paperwork and when you're going to need it back. I do require my clients to submit their paperwork at least 24 hours prior to their initial session. I also require clients to upload a copy of their photo ID and their insurance card. As part of my weekly routine, I check all upcoming appointments for the following week. I verify that all forms and payments are received, and if not, I send clients reminder emails. 24 hours prior to the session, I verify that I have any payment if needed and that all forms are filled out. I do have automated reminders within my EMR, so clients will get a notification about their appointment 72 hours in advance for email and 24 hours for text. The day before or morning of a session, I generally review the new client form to obtain any key information for the session. I usually look for things like main health concerns, why they might be seeing a dietitian, what goals they might have, medical history, and any red flags that might indicate a referral to another professional. After seeing a client, I send any relevant follow-up emails, which sometimes includes just general links for nutrition information. I then chart in my EMR in an expanded ADIME format, which includes the assessment, diagnosis, intervention, monitoring, and evaluation. In addition to the ADIME format, I make sure to include the specific start and end time for the appointment, the total time spent, any relevant CPT and ICD-10 codes, follow-up session information, and an e-signature. For my insurance clients, I generally like to bill the same day of the appointment, so usually I'll bill right after a session, or I'll bill in a batch at the end of the day. I use both Navinet, which will be the Pair Portal soon, and Simple Practice, along with Novitasphere for billing. Part of why I like to use Navinet and Novitasphere is that they're actually both free, whereas my EMR actually charges per claim. I also keep a separate spreadsheet of all the claims that I file, what platform I used, and any other billing information so I can check on any payment that's not received. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching.